Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ma'am.
Good morning all. How was your day?
Very well, ma'am. How about
Very
you?
well, ma'am. How about you?
Very well too. Okay, class, before we start our lesson today, let's pray first. Pray begin. Finish. Okay, I want to ask you, who still remember what we discussed last week?
Me, ma'am. We discussed about offering, accepting, and declining an offer, ma'am.
Okay, good. So, today we will discuss about recount text. Before that, who knows what is recount text talk about?
I think it is about telling our past experience, ma'am.
Well, that's right. Anyone else want to add?
I think it's about telling experience into text, ma'am.
Good. In simple way, recount text is a text that telling the reader about a story, action, and activity that happened in the past. Okay, before we start our lesson today, I want to tell that by knowing recount text, that makes us easily to tell someone about our story or retells event and experiences in the past. Isn't it interesting, right?
That sounds great, ma'am.
Okay, I want you to open the course book about recount text. Anyone found it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me explain more about recount text. So, as I told you before, recount text is a text that telling the reader about a story, action, and activity that happened in the past. The purpose of recount text is to entertain or informing the reader. The structure of recount text such as orientation, events, and reorientation. So, orientation gives the readers the background information needed to understand the text. Next is event. Event in recount text is a series of events ordered in a chronological sequence. And last, reorientation. Reorientation is a personal comment about the event or what happened in the end of the story. So far, any question?
I think so far so good, ma'am.
Okay, so let me continue my explanation. Next is about the characteristics of recount text. Who knows what are they?
Me, ma'am. Recount text using past tense.
Great. Recount text using past tense, such as simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. But today, we only discuss about simple past tense.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
who knows the structure of simple past tense?
Me, ma'am. Subject plus verb 2, ma'am.
That's right. For positive form, use subject plus verb to. For negative form, it used subject plus did not plus verb 1. And for question form, it used did plus subject plus verb 1.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
as today's assignment, I want you to make a single paragraph of orientation of recount text, and it tells about your experience. Did you get it?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
I will give you 10 minutes, okay?
Ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you finished yet?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, we will waiting.
Finish, ma'am.
Okay, let's discuss about your paragraph. And I want each of you read your paragraph and start from student number 1.
Okay, ma'am. Last Sunday, my friends and I went camping on the mountain. We went to Kerinci. The spot was near from our town. It was about 1 hour to get there. We chose Kerinci because it was not too far from our home. We prepared everything before went to Kerinci. We brought cooking utensils and the food from home, clothes, camera, guitar, etc. We went there by motorcycles.
Okay, good. Next, student number 2.
Okay, ma'am. My voice is it clear, ma'am?
Yes, your voice is clear.
Okay, ma'am. My sister and I went to see film last night. It was an American movie called The Lost Flight. It showed how people can quickly change when they have to look after themselves in the jungle. It was an interesting film about a plane which crashed on a small empty island in the Pacific Ocean. Thank
Okay,
you, ma'am.
okay. Okay, students, your stories are interesting. Good job. You talked about your experiences. One is about going camping and other about watching a movie. Okay, I think that's all for today's class. And today we already discussed about recount text. As your assignment, I want you to finish your recount text by adding events and reorientation and send it to me to personal chat next week. Any questions so far?
No, ma'am.
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay. Well, see you next week and don't forget to do your homework. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, ma'am.